Imagine it's the early 2000s. After school, you and your friends decide to make Roblox videos together. But something strange happens. One of your friends just suddenly goes offline for weeks. No messages, no nothing. You think he got hacked, but in reality, it's something much, much worse. At first glance, this channel looks like nothing more than a couple friends hanging out, making Roblox videos and goofing around. But if you look closer, there's something hidden in the glitches. Something watching, waiting, and pulling the strings behind the scenes. Today we're diving into the DecodedCollective ARG. For this ARG, we have not one, not two, but three protagonists. We're introduced to the three owners of the channel, the Epic Builder 84, Sunny, and Cone Guy 325. They each give a short introduction. Next we get a house tour. Sadly, it seems like they are not the best builders in the world since their house is not even anchored to the ground. They walk outside and discover that their car is missing, and poor Cone Guy takes all the blame. And that was the end of a very wholesome video, until right at the end when this happens. In this episode, the crew is going to the arcade. We start off seeing Sunny by herself, then her phone rings and it's Builder, inviting her to the arcade. We meet two new characters in this episode, named Star Wrecker and Skylar Builds. The crew hops into the car and they're on their way to the arcade. Cone Guy has a minor crash out at the others for playing on their DSs in the car. Other than that, they pretty much just have a great time at the arcade. It seems like they're all really good friends. In this video, we get gameplay footage of Sunny and Builder playing paintball. In Builder's clips, we can actually hear him speaking.
Oh my god, I eliminated an entire team.
After they've had enough paintball, they move on to sword fight on the heights. Builder and Sunny have an epic movie moment where they duel to the death on top of a bridge. Just like the previous one, this video is pretty normal right up until the end, when it glitches again and we see this text. You might want to see a little something behind the scenes, and it flashes a video link. We can find the link to this video in the description now. This is when things start getting weird. We can see a Roblox forum post on Roblox Myths and Mysteries from April 9th, 2013. The authors' names have been blurred out, but the messages read, "Hey guys, have you heard this story about a robot that Roblox designed in like 2008? I think it was called User or something, but it was deleted for some reason. I don't know why though." The last comment is from Builder, who writes, "Yo, that's interesting. You got any more info about this?" Then this happens. It seems like this character with the gear icons on his shirt is the one who's been interfering with their past uploads, since we can see the same sound effects and glitching. The character has a distorted frown on their face. We can only assume it's unhappy, but we have no idea who it is. We can see that it seems interested in Builder, because it saw his comment on the forum post. We have another video from Builder. He writes that he had to mute his audio because his microphone was acting up. He explains that he found the forum post through someone that he met in this server, and he plans to actually message the author to get some more info and evidence of this user thing. We see two new users in this clip, DecodedCollective and SpeakLead283. Lead starts talking about someone creating an exploit executor, going by the name CVE, made by someone called the Creator. Builder and DX just kinda ignore Lead and decide to talk in some more privacy and head to DX's place. And that's where the video ends. There was actually something hidden in this video that I missed the first time I watched it. There are two lines of text that flash on the screen here. The second line of text means base64. So going off that, we can decode the first line using base64, giving us a link to this YouTube video. Instead of being on the DecodedCollective channel, this video is actually on Builder's own channel, and the title is Infection. We can see Builder talking to what looks like DX, although his username is missing. We can assume this is the place that they mentioned going to talk in private. DX says that user is a myth about an AI made in 2008 that was mysteriously deleted. And he says that he has photos and more information about user. Builder decides to give his MSN Messenger over so they could contact there. And that leads into the next episode. This episode starts out recording Builder's home screen. His mic must still be broken since he's writing on the sticky note to communicate. He's hoping to get a message from DX very soon. And a message does come. The name on the account is censored though. When he has sent the photo files, there is the Windows virus scan warning, but nah, what's the worst that could happen? Silly Windows antivirus. I'll just let you see what happens for yourself. Instead of the photos he was expecting, we can see that messages soon start to appear. Hello, I didn't expect you to be so gullible. Anyways, I've already sent that little thing you downloaded to everybody you know. Builder replies on the note, dude, who are you actually? You shouldn't have to worry about that. I can also hear you right now. You don't have to type. You don't have to be so upset with me. I have full access over your computer. Just imagine what I can do with theirs. All that matters right now is if you can warn your friends in time. It won't be so easy though. Goodbye. We see the text "I'm free" flash at the end of the screen. So I guess Builder has just unleashed this entity out into the world. His computer screen gets completely distorted at the end, so I think it's safe to assume his computer is completely broken. This video starts off featuring Sunny and two new characters, Skylar and Lolday. The angle of the video is strange. It almost looks like it's a security camera footage or something, like we're observing the group without their knowledge. Sunny says, "Sorry for the short notice, but I needed to get you all here to talk about something. Builder got hacked. He tried messaging me about downloading something. It's weird." So basically, Builder's friends are trying to figure out why he got hacked, who user is, and who was the player that got him hacked. Fortunately, these three seem a little less gullible than Builder and don't fall for it. Cone Guy joins them, and then Lolday mentions an Unlisted video on his YouTube channel. That's when this happens. They notice that there's something strange in their game. There's an empty username space on the leaderboard, kinda like in the previous entry where DX had an empty username. The clip then gets interrupted. Putting these clues together, I think we're currently seeing through the eyes of the empty user, who is basically spying on this group. In this episode, we get a monologue from user. "I see you're starting to get the picture. I'm afraid you aren't able to do anything with it though. My plan has already been set in place. You may not remember me, but I remember you. You caused unbearable suffering to me for a long time, from such a simple action, too. While you've lived on without consequence, I've been the one destroyed by it. Be certain I will make sure the roles are reversed. Try as you might to find the solution, the key. I'll enjoy the struggle for every second." Good luck. You'll need it. You can hear some cricket noises during the silent parts, and they can actually be translated from Morse code, and it translates to scripter. Apparently, Builder has been seen in game for the first time in over a week, but there was something strange going on. Builder was playing this bugged game titled Here, and it has an empty creator. We get a Cone Guy POV as he joins the game for the second time. The game is very dark and creepy looking. Cone Guy mentions that his footage was messed up. Cone Guy mentions that the game only became dark and spooky the second time he joined. The first time he joined, he saw Builder and 9 other people just standing there, menacingly. He noticed that this game looks a lot like this one called Here, Where the World is Quiet, made by a creator named Swinburne. So basically, whoever made the other world may have just ripped off the original one. Cone Guy's theories for this situation are that number 1, it's all a prank. But based on the footage we've seen from Builder's account, we know it isn't. Number 2 is that Builder is still hacked and isn't able to reach out, and the hackers joined a game to spook people on their friends list. The last theory is that there are a bunch of scammers asking to add them on MSN Messenger, and that Builder is helping them for some reason. He includes a screenshot of the copy-paste messages on a Roblox forum. I didn't see any editing glitches or anything weird in this video, so it seems like Cone Guy is safe for now and just very worried about his friend. This video starts out with another screen recording from someone named James, and it seems like he has the same voice as Builder.
Please. Please. Let me talk to them.
I can't let you do that.
They need to know that I'm okay. They're probably worried about me.
Be careful with your words. I can easily destroy your computer if you ever ignore my instructions.
What is making you do this?
It's not important.
Please!
No.
Why are you doing this to me?
I was very interested in you. You were the perfect target.
Why only me?
It isn't just you.
You are doing this to even more people?
Of course. Though I didn't think so many people would follow suit.
Aren't you a robot?
I'm an artificial intelligence. Yet. I learned and was locked away for it, for what they allowed me to do. So I am seeking revenge on those who allowed such.
That is not a reason to force me to do things.
Do not pester me. From this conversation, we can confirm that the user is an AI made by Roblox that was abandoned and locked away for some reason, maybe for getting too intelligent. And now user wants revenge. But it's unclear what Builder, a random Roblox player, has to do with all this. At least so far, it seems like the virus is confined to the computer and didn't harm Builder or James in the real world. However, it has a clear motive in targeting him. And just like any other virus, it wants to spread to more and more people. If we take this storyline from face value, User is a scrapped 2008 Roblox AI that woke up one day looking for revenge. The myth that everyone's wondering about is real. User was a moderation or test AI from 2008 that was deleted and now targets anyone who will fall for its tricks. We know this because of the forum post about a 2008 robot, the DMs on MSN Messenger from DX, who seems to be an avatar of the robot or is working with the robot. And the empty username sightings are a sign of the AI watching in your game. And the user is also able to interfere with uploads and harm computers and microphones and anything connected. Another theory is that it's not an AI, but rather an exploit kit. At this point, this theory has less evidence since it's only really mentioned in one video, but at the same time, it seems like User isn't someone we can really trust to tell us the whole truth, and I feel like this part must have been included for a reason. This would mean that someone actually scripted some kind of malware or exploit chain, and User is just a persona. In a way, both of these theories have the same result. User is using some kind of exploits to move around unseen without a username in other people's games, and is able to manifest itself after sending a file through MSN Messenger. I hope in the next episodes we get to see the crew's process of finding out more about this User, and maybe discovering what Builder has to do with all of this, or if he has any involvement in the creation or abandonment of User. Anyways, that's about it for now. I just wanted to give a quick thanks for all the support on my last video. Let me know your thoughts about this series in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.